So I was at a hospital, and in front there were 10 handicap signs for parking. But on the back of each sign there was placed another sign that said no smoking. No smoking. Every single sign had another sign on the back that said no smoking. And I looked down. Every single one of those signs was surrounded by cigarette butts. Yep. So first off, what's going on with society? But secondly, I found it odd. Littering is illegal, although that's something I'll have to get into in another podcast, the whole littering pandemic. Which now, speaking of pandemic, as an extra little bonus now, instead of the usual litter of condoms and fast food wrappers, we've added now masks to our litter pile. Like, I'm so worried about catching the virus. Oh, this thing's old. Fucking throw it out the window. But anyway, no, I'm talking about now the smokers. They are the only ones who have been exempt from littering as a crime. You could be smoking right in front of a police officer, take your cigarette butt, flick it at his shoe, he'll say nothing. He won't say, hey, that's litter. Oh, let me get out my ticket book. That's a $500 fine. Oh, boy, the owl will be angry. Who's the one? Yeah, Hoot. Don't pollute. Oh, he'd be so disappointed in you. Hoot the owl. What's his name? I don't know. It's an owl. No, that never happens. Never happens. It's the litter that even cigarette smokers don't feel bad about. I don't know if I've ever met a smoker who doesn't throw their shit on the ground. Like, hey, there's a cigarette receptacle right there. It's filled with sand and everything. Fuck that. Because part of smoking is looking cool, and how cool is it to flick your cigarette on the ground and then, like, the ash hits and you get those little sparks? So much cooler than actually putting it where it belongs. Plus, I know I won't get in trouble for it, so why not? And I have a theory that the reason we let smokers litter as much as they do, and it's a lot. When I used to be a stock boy, one of my jobs was cleaning the parking lot, which basically meant my job was cleaning up 1,000 cigarette butts, because that's really all that was ever out there. An occasional random piece of paper, but usually 99,000 cigarette butts. 1,000,000 trillion cigarette butts. And no, that's not hyperbole. It was literally 1,000,000 cigarette butts a morning. But we let them get away with it because we know they're going to die of cancer. Right? So it's like, I could write this guy a ticket, but he's probably only got 6 months left to live. Yeah, okay, you can throw your cigarette butt on the floor. That's my theory. Oh, I could write you a ticket, but you don't even realize how bad you stink. Like, you stink so bad that it's not even a smoke smell anymore. It's some weird, funky toilet smell. So when you walk into a public place right after you've been smoking, I can't tell if it's you just were smoking or somebody just took a shit in the middle of the Chick-fil-A lobby. The smells are exactly the same. So since they walk around their life smelling like literally shit, and there's literally 1,000,000 cigarette butts in the parking lot, we're not going to write him a ticket for littering. Plus, he'll be dead in 6 months from cancer. Or if he's not dead, he's going to lose his throat. And then he'll have to talk into one of these things. And so let's just let him slide with the littering. Yeah. Hey, you, healthy person with the good muscles and you look like you have 0% body fat. and yeah, you're not struggling when you walk, don't you dare throw that piece of paper on the ground. I will write you a $500 ticket right now. I might even put you in jail because you're healthy enough that you deserve it. By the way, why don't you pick up that piece of paper? While you're at it, maybe pick up a couple of those cigarette butts, of which we won't try and stop, because they're all going to be dead soon. So that's a trade-off. Like, you're a litter bug, but you're not going to be in our world very long, so we'll let you just do that. There. I've just eliminated anyone who smokes from watching this.